Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade, and tonight we're on the red carpet for the premiere of a new series on Epix called The 4%, detailing the gender equality issue in Hollywood. We'll be talking with all of the guests here tonight, so get ready for a great night behind the velvet rope. Amy, it's International Women's Day. Everybody's been talking about there is a major diversity problem in Hollywood, but nobody's talking about the problem that this documentary talks about. There's a major gender issue problem in Hollywood, too. Talk to me about that, guys. How do we correct this?
They've been asking me about that since like 1980, so obviously nobody has figured it out. It must be too hard. I can't believe this has been, 30-something years of the same question. It's just ridiculous. There's no answer. It's like, just let women make movies.
You're a female director. Are the opportunities harder? Is it harder to get a movie made, harder to get that position? What is it? What is the problem that's being presented right now that you, from your own personal experience?
Well, I've been fortunate in that I was able to do some movies for studios, but what I feel like is that men are allowed to fail and get another chance. Women don't get second chances.
This is an enormous issue. When I saw the number 4%, it blew my mind.
I know, it's crazy.
When did you decide this was the story you wanted to tell?
I've been working in the industry for a long time, and I kind of intuitively thought this was an issue in the industry, and then there was a New York Times article by Manola Dargis where she talked about Ava DuVernay not getting any calls after winning Sundance. So I thought, okay, this is something I really actually want to try and get made, and the timing was right, and everyone's been talking about it, so it's obviously an issue of the moment, and hopefully some action will be taken.
You've had such a successful career for so many years in this business. What are the problems that women are facing in this business?
Well, it's always been about equal pay, but that's across the country, isn't it?
Yes.
And in fact, I'm reading Justice Bader Ginsburg biography today on the airplane, and she talks so much about all these issues that we in Hollywood are facing, but the women all over the country are facing these same issues, which is they're sort of not expected to do great as a director. Nobody wants to have a woman director direct a film unless it's, a chick flick. But of course, Hurt Locker, that woman she killed. It's just so few women even get the chance to direct a film, let alone get nominated for an Oscar. So it's always that. We're always sort of underqualified in their way,
You know what's amazing is it's one thing to say, okay, there's a problem, but then you see 4%, that number.
Big above.
Dude, it's crazy, right? Did it blow your mind?
Absolutely, because I never realized it until, I focus on the 4%. But, a few months ago we had this conversation with our team, and, I do a lot of work for Hollywood, so I've worked with a lot of, directors, and I realized a lot of them were, mainly men. And a few months ago, we developed a relationship with a director. She's great. She comes from Columbia University, and she was talking to me about this problem. Is that there are very few women directors, and they said, you know what, we're going to do our first commercial using a woman director, and I think it will be great just to give a chance to more women to express themselves through their work.